Welcome to Average Joe's Gym's Home Projects, where we do projects and maintenance at home that even an average Joe can accomplish. In today's episode, we're going to switch out this old light fixture in our master bathroom. It's not very energy efficient, and we've never really liked it very much. We picked one up online, and we're going to switch out to these more energy efficient LED bulbs. Let's do it. So here's our current light fixtures. We never really cared for them much. We don't think they're very energy efficient, and they don't match the fixtures in our other bathrooms. The cool thing though is that it's actually pretty easy to remove this thing. It's just held on by these two little round circular nuts, which hold the back of the light fixture to the mount that's in the wall. Just some quick easy turns and they should just come right off. Hey, something really quick that I forgot to mention, but it's really important. You don't want to start a project like this without shutting the power off to this fixture. You can start with the switch on the wall, but it's probably safer to go all the way to the breaker box and shut the breaker for the circuit that this light's on. That way you don't get an electrical shock and end up hurting yourself. Also, you're going to want to remove the glass on a fixture like this. If there's anything that's loose that could fall off when you take it down, you don't want to end up with broken glass all over your floor. Final safety statement: if you're not comfortable jumping up on the countertops like I did here, then just use a ladder or a step stool. So here's the wiring. It's pretty basic. It's got one black wire, one white, and one ground. I went ahead and disconnected each wire, but left the ground attached to the mount. Luckily, the ground wire was enough to hold the weight of the fixture. If you don't trust it, make sure you're holding it when you disconnect the wires. Once again, you shouldn't be doing anything electrical unless you've got the power off to the circuit that this light fixture is on. There's just a couple screws in the wall studs behind this mount. You just have to unscrew them and the mount should come right off. It just so happens that when we painted this bathroom, the paint connected itself to the mount on the back of this light. Use a razor blade to cut the paint so that when you peel it off, it doesn't peel some of the paint off your wall. So here's the light fixture that my wife picked out online. As usual, links are in the description. It's very similar to the fixtures we have in our other two bathrooms. You can see them in some of our previous projects on Average Joe's Gym's Home Projects. The mount for this fixture is just a simple circular one. You mount it to the studs in the wall and make sure that these two screws are level. Now the fun part. You gotta hold the fixture while simultaneously trying to connect these wires with wire nuts. I started with the ground wire because that's what I used before to let the fixture hang. Then it was a simple one at a time white and black wires with the wire nuts. If you have someone who can help you out, it will come in handy to have one person hold the fixture while the other does the wiring. I'm sure you noticed my wife ended up painting the back wall there so that there wouldn't be a big white rectangle behind this fixture. That's optional for you if your fixture covers it up, but we decided to make it look a lot cleaner by finishing it up. You're going to have to configure the wires in such a way that you can get the fixture up against the wall without blocking off the screws that are supposed to line up and come through the holes. There we go. All those extra shoulder workouts in the gym came in handy on this one. I had to hold it and move it around quite a bit before I got the screw through the front of the light fixture. Very similar round black nuts came with this fixture, and you're just going to screw them on both sides to hold the fixture onto the wall. Oh yeah, one last thing. You got to get your level back from the countertop. Here it is. Yep, had to show everybody. And set it on top of the fixture and make some small adjustments before you tighten those things down really good. Of course, never fails. Small adjustments turn into big ones if you're not careful. But just be patient and work your way through it till you get it nice and level. Okay, so here's the fixture up. That's what it's going to look like. There's the two nuts that I had to screw on there that hold it up there to the wall. I just wanted to show you before we test it out. So as I screw in the first bulb here, my wife's getting pretty excited about trying it out. She can't wait to see how her new fixture looks. Go. Hey!
Yay!
Alright. I had to leave that reaction in there. My wife's waited a long time for me to do this project. And so once I finally got it up there and it worked, she was very excited that we made it happen. This fixture came with some bulb covers that are just basically glass jars essentially that go up, and you just tighten these screws that are around and hold it up there. It wasn't very hard, but some of the screws were pretty tight from the paint that was on them, so we just used a little bit of elbow grease and strength to get it on there. I really enjoy doing projects with my family. From the beginning it wasn't always that way, but once we started getting our feet under us and really learning as we went, it's just a great way to spend time as a family together. So here it is, a brand new light fixture in our master bathroom. If you enjoyed this project, please check out our other projects at Average Joe's Gym's Home Projects. And please like and subscribe for future projects.